Did you know that?
Okay, so there's this figure skater, right? And this figure skater is like, she's honestly an average looking Asian girl, but she's so feminine that she's just going, oh my God, these stupid ads. She's going viral because she's just this cute, young, like 18-year-old girl or young woman, right? And honestly, I'd say she's a 6.5, but she's just so adorable and smiley and happy. This young woman, right? Until she was 16, she became she won like the world figure skating competitions, whatever. She won it at like 14, 15, 16. Then at 16, she decided to quit. And think about it. Well, how many mothers would let their daughter quit where if she said, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to live a normal life, after her dad spent $1 million on her figure skating career. And then at 18, she said, I want to come back. And then she won gold. This is what happens when men raise children. They raise well-rounded. Like, does this look like a daughter that's like, think about this. She's going viral for being feminine when she did not have a mother. Okay. Alysa Liu's dad spent nearly $1 million on her figure skating career. I spared no money. And I thought about it. Okay. So I looked it up. A donation, getting your own like egg or whatever, is about $60K. Megan, you sent me $100. Thank you. You shouldn't have, Megan. I didn't know I had a female fan that liked me enough to donate. That's crazy. Okay. Let's say you get $800 a month on child support and the woman leaves you when the kid's 5 times 13. That's $124,000. And it could be more, right? Or it could be less. The kid's like 60 grand up front. And you could get, I was thinking about this. I have a prediction that men that get surrogates are going to have better children, and we're going to see all these Elon Musk babies come out. Because in this society, no men have authority over their kids unless they're doing surrogacy, right? Oh my God. Like, look how cute this is with the dad. He has 5 kids. I didn't know he had 5 kids. What? Wait, hold on. Let me, there's a video. Oh, wow. He did an interview. Okay. We're going to watch it. Or is it for her? Maybe we could watch it. Fuck it, But I didn't know he had 5 kids. I was thinking about it. He probably was ostracized because 20 years ago, everybody, I'm sure, told him he was stupid for doing like a surrogate. And look who's laughing now. His kid is an Olympic gold medalist, feminine, and I bet she'll get married. Like, look at this cute. You can't tell me this kid doesn't look well-rounded.
Shock is back. To the Sing Again Championship, final skater of the night. A world title hung in the balance. Within seconds, it was clear she was up to the moment. As Donna Summer's disco beat pulsated, Alysa Liu blissfully dashed around the ice, weaving intricate jump.
I was like, this is everybody already standing up. Oh my God. I was like, this is wild. That was...
All right, so she's got that little piercing, right? Now think about it. A mother would nag you into eternity and be like, and just nag you and like my mother nagged me into eternity about tattoos. And it was the biggest deal if you ever did what she didn't want. Do you think your dad likes that? No, but dads give kids the freedom to like make mistakes and learn from it,
Most hype I've ever felt in my entire life. It's a crazy sensation.
Alysa Liu had seized the night. She was the world champion, unheard of in women's figure skating, because Liu has come back now as a grown woman.
Here's
here's
part they talk about.
This is what I have to do.
Yeah. It was Alyssa's father who was the engine of ambition.
He was really in your business when you were younger.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was basically his business. It wasn't even really mine.
Arthur Liu had no skating background. In his native China, he had organized demonstrations during the time of the Tiananmen Square protests and was forced to flee. He came to America with nothing. Arthur built a law practice and a family in the Bay Area. A single dad, he had 5 kids with the help of surrogates. Alysa was his oldest.
If you do surrogacy, you could just say, oh, the mother didn't want to be a part of the kids' lives, and that would be technically true.
Child, and her figure skating career became his second full-time job.
I took her everywhere. I took her to Japan to learn from the top coaches there. I took her to...
How many mothers would give up their Botox so the daughter can have skating lessons. Like I like want to cry listening to this.
Not-
How much do you think you spent to help her become the figure skater that she is?
I would say $500,000 to $1 million.
Arthur.
I spared no money, no time.
That is the cutest thing I ever heard. And notice how when he tells the story, like the praise isn't towards himself. It's just like a matter of when women say, it's like, well, all I did for her, I did this, I did, it's just a different vibe.
Just
Why?
I just saw the talent.
With so much at stake, Arthur began cycling and recycling through coaches.
How many times did he fire you?
Me once.
I think 3 times.
3 times.
Once in person, 2 via text, I think. Yeah. Your services are no longer needed.
Some coaches tried to keep Arthur away from the rink, but one afternoon, he just couldn't help himself.
Just one time, I sneaked into the ice rink.
Why?
Jacket, sunglasses, head covered, entered the ice rink from the back, not from the front. So I was sitting there up in the bleachers watching, and I didn't like what I saw. Standing around for 20 minutes, skating around the rink.
That's the other thing. Fathers are much better at picking up if the kids are being abused or something's wrong because they pay attention to their kids. They're much more protective. Mothers will give their kid to damn near anybody. Like they'll literally give their kids to complete strangers. I mean, Michaela Peterson, she was on Instagram looking for a babysitter. Isn't that incredible? Incredible. And someone said that he's liberal. I don't care if he's liberal. Guys, look at liberal men still make good fathers because they're men. Gay men make better fathers than mothers. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. If they're not into the diddling stuff, they will make a better dad. And I would bet money because men bring structure. Men bring wisdom. Men learn from their mistakes. Women don't. No, it's true. Random babysitters. She was asking for a babysitter on Instagram.
A few times. That's where my money was going.
And how did that go down?
We stopped working with that coach.
These stories
Yes.
make it sound like you were like this tiger dad who was all over her career and pushing her. Is that fair?
Not quite. Not quite. I was laissez-faire. Yes.
A laissez-faire dad doesn't bring a radar gun to the skating rink.
Well, I mean, the radar gun is to measure her speed.
Alyssa says everything changed when the pandemic hit in 2020. Her rink in Oakland closed, allowing her to catch her breath.
I was like, wow, this is what a break feels like. And then I was like, I really like not skating.
The pandemic hits, most people are like, oh, this is such a bummer.
Honestly, I was hoping like the rinks wouldn't open.
The rinks
Like a happy kid.
did open. Alyssa reluctantly returned to the ice. She made the 2022 U.S. Olympic team, finishing 6th in Beijing, but she'd had it with figure skating.
And then I was like, yeah, I'm calling quits right now.
She did it on Instagram, catching the sport by surprise.
So tell me about the decision to retire.
It was a crucial time in my life. I was 16 and college was coming up. Like I wanted to do so much. I went to Nepal and I trekked to Everest Base Camp. Me and my friends would do tons of road trips. Yeah, I mean, I was really just living it up. I would say it was my best life.
At any point, are you like, gosh, I kind of miss skating?
No,
Not at all. You're not thinking about it at all.
No, not a thought. I deleted my Instagram so I wouldn't see any skating. No one ever brought it up. So I never even had the chance to think about it.
But nearly 2 years into her self-imposed exile, she secretly laced up her skates.
And did you tell your family you were putting your skates back on?
I mean, I wasn't planning to return to competition at this point. I just wanted quick hits of dopamine, basically.
Soon she wanted more. She pestered one of her many former coaches, Philip DiGuglielmo.
And so I call up Philip and I tell him like, hey, I think I want to go back to skating.
And I said, oh, that's fun.
Oh, she?
And I thought like, oh, you want to do collegiate competitions? And she goes, no, I want to compete again. And I said, let me call you back. I go and I grab a bottle of red wine and I open that bottle and I pour myself a really big glass.
And are you thinking this is a terrible idea?
This is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Terrible idea. 2.5 hours later of conversation with me trying to talk her out of it. And everything
Like, you
I
just
said,
cannot look it. I would trust these two gay guys. They seem gay. I don't know if they are. I would trust them more with a kid than I would trust a woman. Sorry. Don't care. I don't care. I don't care what everyone says.